Hey guys, it's Kevin,
And
and
John?
with MixCoach, we couldn't get together today, but anyway, we thought we'd bring you an insider episode from inside some studios. But take it away, John.
Well, this is MixCoach Insider episode 11.
11.
This episode, Kevin's got a quick tip later on about jazz mixing, a couple of tips there. We've also got a couple of announcements. The interview you did, and that's going to be dropping later this week. Talk a little bit about that, Kevin.
Yeah, I nailed Marshall Wood down for a few minutes. He's got a really tight schedule. He's on the road with Tony Bennett right now, which every time I say it, it impresses me because I love Tony Bennett and I love, some of especially the duets record. The duets records, you've heard them?
Yeah, it's
Well,
awesome.
he played on the whole second duets record. So we're talking Mariah Carey, John Mayer. We're talking, I'm running blank right now. But anyway, we talked about not only that, we did talk about recording Speak Low, where it was recorded, the whole process of how we met. And he's really insightful. He's a very experienced, very giving guy, and I can't wait for you to meet him. But Thursday is when that's going to drop. So if
Awesome.
you're a member, you'll see it pop up in your email.
Awesome. We've also got a new thing coming up called 30 Plays in 30 Days. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, it's a little thing I wanted to do called the MixCoach Playbook. Just kind of playing on the coaching part, but it's the MixCoach Playbook, and it's going to be called 30 Plays in 30 Days, and it's going to be daily tips and tutorials in not only running a studio, but mostly Pro Tools and DAW tricks. Things like so you won't lose your files and tricks. You'll see. But the cool thing
Awesome.
about it is that MixCoach subscribers, not necessarily just MixCoach members, but subscribers to the website will be given a link to where you'll see all of a week's episodes, so you don't have to wait day after day to see the episodes. So
Right on.
but I
Great.
think you'll like it, and I think you're going to be doing some of those too, aren't you, John?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Dropping
And
some of your
another
knowledge on
thing
us.
I wanted to mention, there was a forum topic that stuck out at me today. It was the Show Me Your Space by Peter Bishop. I think there was a couple of different ones that talked about sending pictures of your recording and studio and mixing space. That just really kind of popped out at me. I think it was a great idea to kind of connect with people.
Yeah, I love that.
Definitely get on there and send some pictures of your mixing and recording space.
Yes, do it.
Also, we've got a bunch of new members this month. And let's just kind of roll through the list, and I've practiced a little bit on some of the names, so maybe I won't butcher some of them. But yeah, here we go. Everybody, welcome, and we're excited to have you. Make sure you get on there, share some pictures, share something in the forums. Make sure you submit your mixes. But we've got Jim Connolly, Colin McMahon, Jim Gablick, Joe Gallagher, and then Bill Pietruzinski, I think.
It
I
looks
wanna
good to
say.
me. Hey, Bill, since you're new to the website, welcome, first of all. But second of all, you have free reign to make fun of John making up these names. So please tell us
Absolutely.
how you pronounce your name. We're glad to have you, though.
Absolutely.
Hey, the next names look pretty easy, so go for it, John.
They do. Bobby Davenport, Blake Bennett, Bond Weatherby, Terrence. I don't know. Can you help me out, Kevin?
It's BJERKNESS, and I thought if it's anything like Bjork, it's Björkness. I don't
So
know.
Terrence
Hey,
Bjorkness, maybe?
Terrence, give us a hard time about it.
Yeah, and tell
But I
us
think your
how to really
username,
say your name.
I think his username is Big T, and I love that. That's
Oh, that's
easy to
awesome.
pronounce.
That's great. Marshall Wood, which actually Marshall is
Now, two Marshall Woods this month.
okay.
One's junior and one's senior.
Okay.
Senior is the Marshall Wood that produced the Dynacrawl. I mean, not Dynacrawl, but Slip. No, Donna's record, and played on Tony Bennett's. And his son is also an up and coming engineer that you guys need to welcome because he's a really cool guy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so we got Stuart Crelo, Simuel Overall, Simuel Overall, Barney Johnston, Jason Lamb, Gabriel Zander, Kevin Martinez, and then Marshall Wood.
Senior.
Senior.
Yeah, great job, John. You know who's getting better is you at
I don't know
pronouncing
about
names.
that. I practiced. I
Yeah.
practiced a little bit.
Hey, John, I just wanted to take just a serious moment here, and you did a fantastic job giving feedbacks on last month's mix. I was watching some of it, and I don't know, I just really felt, I just wanted you to know that I really appreciate what you do for the guys at MixCoach.
Well, thank you. I really enjoyed it. It was a great time, and everybody's mixes were awesome.
I thought so
Which
too.
coming to that, here's where we need to announce the winner. You wanna do the honors and announce the winner? We literally labored over this for a
Yeah,
while.
we've been here for about an hour and a half now, or more now. And first of all, before I announce the winner, let me announce one of the cool things. And I think you had a reaction to it, and then you said you need to listen to this spot in this one song right here. But Jim Gablick, you're a new member, but dude, that was very creative. If you haven't heard it, listen to Jim's mix at the beginning of the second verse. When I heard it, it was like, that's so simple. Why didn't I think of that? And so, Jim, I'm a little mad at you right now. No, that was a really, really smooth move.
Absolutely.
I loved it. It was an answering machine effect. And not only was it a great idea, but you executed it in a fantastic way. I mean, one little detail was how it sounds like the beat before he started speaking. Because if you would have done it, just filtered, it your mind wouldn't have gone to the answer machine thing. But you did the beep, and it was perfect. You executed it awesome.
Absolutely.
But
absolutely. And so the winner, you want to announce the winner?
Go ahead.
Okay. The winner for this month, or for the Let It Go mixes, is Daniel Abadi. Awesome job. Awesome job.
Yes, fantastic.
I mean, I feel like in my mix video, we revisited, kind of looked at like what comments I had on it. I think I listened to the thing and I was just kind of like scratching my chin. I was like, maybe this, maybe that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Anyway, so great mix, man. It was a killer mix. Kevin and I both kind of had that as like the mix in our mind there.
Yeah.
So everyone did an awesome job, and let's go ahead and give everybody props.
Yeah.
Everybody improved.
Seriously, that is the truth.
It's been amazing to me to see how well everybody has just gotten better over the course of these months. And so everybody that submitted, I think there was 18 or so submissions, and thank you guys for submitting. Let's go ahead and list you guys' names, give you guys some props. You want to take it, Kevin?
I'll take it. Jim Gablick, again, the Mr. Answer Machine Man. Yuri Semenov, great mix. Tassie Sandor, Daniel Abadi. Tunes, John Christopher. Indelible Svetislav, great mix. Ryan Ruff, awesome. Andrew Lawrence, Stone Walters, Norman Jankowski, Catherine Vamva. Your mix really got, even from last month to this month, it was a noticeable improvement. So way to go. Joe Piccioni had some really cool, your intro, Joe, was really cool. You did some really cool gutsy stuff with the intro. I loved it. Steve Borden, good as always. Jeremy Griffin, Richard Nolan, another great mix. Eric Uyet, Bart Delacourt, and Tony Gillett. Thank you for submitting your mixes. The fact that you're submitting your mixes says that you're improving, because you can read all the forums and you can read all the tutorials and watch them, but until you start applying that stuff, you won't improve. So you guys, if I had a hat on, I would take it off to you right now. Thank you, John. That was a setup.
Anyway, so that pretty much wraps it up, except for our quick tip. Go ahead and give everybody a little bit of a tip about mixing jazz.
Okay. Well, I've listened to a couple of the mixes so far, and the thing I've noticed is that you really can't treat jazz or any acoustic music like you do rock and roll or country, as a matter of fact. You have to treat it with kid gloves as far as bus limiting. Now, bus compression might be okay if you treat it really, really gently, but jazz music and acoustic music like bluegrass and orchestra is not about being as loud, because that kind of music, something about the instruments being louder than your ear is used to hearing them, it tires your ears really quick. So if I had any suggestions for this month, is if you've already submitted your mixes and your mixes and you're proud of your mix because it's louder than everybody else's, you may want to rethink it, because loud does not equal better in jazz mixing. And hopefully Marshall's going to chime in and let you know some of his opinions on the mixes this month too. I hope he does.
Great. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this month, and or for this episode, I suppose. And until next time, we will see you guys on the website and on the forums.
Yeah, hang on, John. Let me show you something.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
How's it going?
Oh, so anyway, we just want to see if we could pull that off. And you hear the delay. Don't try to emulate it on your next mix. All right, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.